This is the U.S. gun issue, in two parts. Part 1 is a fictitious gun debate. The debaters are an FBI agent who only states facts and an NRA member. The NRA member is not a control freak, so he doesn't interrupt. The FBI agent is first, and he's given roughly 1 minute to speak. Between 2009 and 2018, Canada, the UK, Japan, Germany, Italy, and France had 5 school shootings, combined. The US had 288. Guns are the number one cause of death for kids 19 years of age and younger. In 2020, there were 45,222 gun deaths. We are number 11 in the world for firearm-related death rate. There are 120 civilian firearms for every 100 people. That's right, we have more guns than people. We've had 2,032 school shootings since 1970. In an average year, gun violence costs America $280 billion. That's roughly equivalent to the GDP of the 40th largest economy in the world. Every year, 117,345 people are shot. That's 321 per day, or 13 an hour. Every year, 7,955 children and teens are shot. Thank you for your time. The FBI agent relinquishes the podium to the NRA official. The NRA official walks up to the podium, holds up his fist in the air, and says, "From my cold, dead hands," and then sits down. The crowd goes wild. The debate has a winner. A bumper sticker slogan has triumphed over facts. By the way, if this problem got solved, a whole bunch of other problems would get solved as well. Part 2. Let's try another scenario. We're going to perform a thought experiment. In this experiment, we're going to get rid of all the guns except those used by military and security personnel. 3, 2, 1. Done. Let's see what just happened. Well, a whole bunch of people are still alive. A whole bunch of people are not in the hospital. We just saved $280 billion. So what else just happened? Probably DEFCON 1 freakout. Some people would disappear up their own excavatory orifices and never return. Other people would build 1950s-style bomb shelters and just live in them permanently. There would be a run on crossbows, and bow and arrow sets would sell out, broom handles would get knives lashed to the end of them to make spears, and people would walk down the street looking like porcupines due to having backpacks full of pointed sticks. There a bunch of people would turn barbecues into backyard forges and try to make some sort of a gun barrel arrangement with bicycle fenders, doorknobs, and maybe bed frame pieces. Other people might go outside and take a walk for the first time in decades. A whole bunch of people might finally relax. This is how a large portion of the world goes about its daily business. And old-timers would tell you this is what it used to be like. This large number of people who would be freaking out and screaming that we're vulnerable to being attacked by hordes of rampaging lesbians and will soon perish, those are the ones who own most of the guns. Right-wing radio channels would consist of people screaming, "We're all gonna die," 24 hours a day. There would be a bunch of NRA officials who would need to find another job that would allow them an opportunity to service their psychopathic personality disorders. One thing would happen after a while that has never happened before. That's eventually, it would get kind of quiet.